Speed was recommended to me by my seniors and others who have used it, and they have also got successful results. I did take up speed as my primary source. Material that has been provided by speed, it has been quite instrumental.
I bring in all the wishes and greetings on behalf of the Speed Medical Institute and all the faculties to Dr. Yellamraju Sai for scoring a rank number 2 in AML, 7 in CML, and MCh Surgical Gastroenterology in NEET session 2025. Congratulations to you, Doctor.
Thank you so much, sir.
Phenomenal achievement, wonderful achievement, amazing. And it's a great occasion to meet you in your success story. Can we know more about you?
Sir, yeah. So I've done my MBBS from Osmania Medical College, and I've done my post graduation from AIMS New Delhi itself. So I had been pursuing senior residency, and during my senior residency, I have now been able to just crack through surgical gastro. I'd like to thank all the faculty and the material that has been provided at speed. It has been quite instrumental, and while pursuing my senior residency simultaneously as well. So it was very high yield and it helped me crack through this entrance. So I'm really honored and I would like to thank you for all this.
Great, great to hear such wonderful words from you. And can I ask you why your interest was for SG?
Uh, I think, sir, over the course of my post graduation, I realized that I was more interested in the surgical resections that were more focused towards abdominal organs, and other things. Over time, I liked more of it. And also the fact that surgical gastro has been like it's a promising field with a bright future as well. So that kind of push me or incline me towards surgical gastro.
Great. Nice to know, and it's a wonderful choice, and it's growing and it's doing well and amazingly well. Now, can we know once you decided to SGE, what did you do? What is the preparation strategy? How you achieved? How many months you prepared? Can you tell me full time or part time? Can you tell us on the strategies?
Uh, so initially, I think it's been a journey of roughly around 8 to 12 months. And once I decided that I would like to appear and full-fledged go towards gastro, I did take up speed as my primary source. And because I was working, I felt Basant sir's notes were pretty precise and to the point. In the May session, I fell short because I didn't have enough time to cover the entire portion. I did end up getting AML 15 then also. So, but still, it was a matter of 5 questions, which this time around I was able to cover, and then I could just succeed. So, I think, contrary to the notion that it requires extensive preparation, I think there is enough substance in the materials and all. It's just that we have to focus on what's important rather than trying to read everything.
Can you share something about your paper? And also the preparation for interview and interview topics.
Coming to the paper of surgical gastro, usually INISS has a division of 50 to 60 questions of surgical gastro and 20 questions from general surgery, 20 to 30 questions, which keeps varying. And surgical gastro, they usually focus on high yield topics, I think, which are covered very well by Basant sir. He has given a very nice elaboration of all the important topics. The only thing is through the tables, there are different questions that are taken each time. And so for those 50-55 questions, I think it's very important to uh, be, I mean, understand the concepts well. And regarding the rest, 20 to 25 questions, at least for INI, they focus more from Seviston, the tables in Seviston or the perioperative recommendations and all. So I think that was my strategy to be more concise and be more focused. And after that, that was this thing. And with the current increase in competition, I think theory, you will have to score decently well in theory with all the roughly the top 10 rankers being within 1 to 2 marks of difference. Because it's only 80 marks. I think everyone's between the 60 to 62 mark range out of 80. And then in AM, at least for AIMS, or PGI and AIMSTEC institutes, interview plays a major role. And the interview, on the other hand, is very, very simple and straightforward. They're looking more towards your clinical sense and how you deal with the patient. Because I think all the examiners know that you have been through a tough, grueling theory, which is more based on how much knowledge you have. In interview, on the other hand, they look at how much clinical sense that you have. How do you see a patient overall? And how well will you manage him clinically, because that is going to be the mainstay during your residency. And they are very clear on that fact that they want people who have worked and who understand basic surgical concepts in the ward.
Great. Now, what is the message that you want to give for the future aspirants of HG?
So to the future aspirants of SG, the first thing is SG is a very competitive branch. And I don't think we should all get disheartened in case it doesn't succeed at the first attempt. Ultimately, you just need to crack it once. It might be 6 months before, it might be 6 months later. Everybody have their own timeline. And I think it's a wonderful branch, and just focus preparation with the available material, and improving your basics, working on the question banks, and is the mainstay, at least for the theory exam. And coming to the interview, I think in the interview, they'll have to just be more about, just be calm during the interview, just express themselves. What all they have done during their 3 years of post graduation is what is asked during the interview. The interview is not something that has to be separately prepared over this thing. And I mean, I hope my story helps others believe that they can crack surgical gastro while doing a senior residency or pursuing their post graduation. It doesn't need to be that you just have to sit and read, because ultimately what you learn in ward is what is going to make the clinical difference at the end.
Great.
That would be my
So,
message.
who introduced speed to you, and can you share your experience with speed?
So I had some of my seniors who have used speed to get through surgical gastro, and some of my colleagues as well. And also, Basant sir has been a faculty at AIMS New Delhi. So they recommended it to me right away from 2 years back as well. Some of my seniors who were here as well. So that way, speed was recommended to me by my seniors and others who have used it, and they have also got successful results. And the main thing that they said about speed was also that it is pretty focused and pretty. The it is more concise and focused, which is what I also wanted given my shortage of time during senior residency.
Great. Time to thank, and whom all you want to thank. They stood by you to what you are in today in career, new career.
Sir, at the outset, obviously, I think it would be our parents, family, siblings, friends, and all my teachers right from the beginning who have shaped me and course my career. I think they all always deserve every success. They play a major role in it. And apart from that, I would also like to thank Speed and its resources, Basant sir especially, for helping me sail through this tough time and just making it through. I'm glad that everything fell into place, and I'd be able to pursue my dream branch of surgical gastro.
Great, great. Once again, I wish you all the best and all the success on behalf of all the faculty members of Speed to you for a great successful career in SGE. Best wishes to you.
Like, thank you also, sir, for taking up this initiative and bringing everyone together and giving us this platform. Thank you so much,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.